Beautiful people, most welcome to my platform. In a world that is piled with power, with control, creating traumatic abuse, creating blockages, creating malfunctioning, creating the loss of energy efficient functioning within your body, your beautiful life, your beautiful essence, we all need to clear our own blockages. We need to clear our energy fields. We need to heal from the inside out in order to reclaim our power back and become the internal, external healer. Because if you heal yourself, you will heal other people's and you will heal the world as well. So we are living in the most extraordinary times that are termed the golden age. Yet what we see in the outside world is not yet not so golden, right? And thus it is not surprising that whenever you come in contact with people, you may suffer from mental abuse, you may suffer from depression, you may suffer from not speaking out. And I think a lot of people can relate very well to not speaking out, because when you're on the job and working with colleagues, working with a boss, and you speak your truth, you get fired. That is one thing that creates severe blockages in your beautiful embodiment, because you may be afraid to speak out and losing your job through that, right? That is how it functions. Then again, there is nothing, but nothing as powerful than applying techniques in which you can completely delete that uh, so-called powerful control over you. You can create an invisible layer of energies in which you actually detect and return these kind of energies back to sender, and that needs some healing from the inside out. Because if we look at most modern day families, we see a lot of relationships that are out of order, so to speak, or that are living on the streamlines of convenience, not knowing how to get out of it. Not many people not speaking their truth in relationships because of the fear of losing a spouse, the fear of losing finances, the fear of losing a job, the fear of losing other connections, for example, friendships or colleagues connected to your particular intimate relationships. And those blockages over time create some sort of immunity disease. So when not speaking out, the cells react in a way like creating a block in the blood circulation, in your energy circulation. So you may get very fast exhausted. You may suffer from the easy come and go diseases such as the flu. Your heart rate may change. You may create diseases in your hearing patterns. You may create diseases in your vision, and you may also create loads and loads of diseases in each of our energy centers. Most people call these centers chakra systems. Yet we are in an age that we want to move a lot faster. So the chakra system is connected to many levels of your mentality, your psychology, your belief systems, your mental approval, contracts, social contracts, contracts with spouses, contracts with the solar system, contracts with your life on the earth. Many things you may have agreed upon when living with your parents or growing up, and all these things could pile up, making up you, your unique vibration. And so everything in the outside world are termed frequencies. And these could be high level, enjoyable, happy, passionate frequencies, or very droning, dark frequencies that cut your vibration down. So when your vibration does no longer match a high frequency in which you feel vibrant inside out, in which you are happy, you are disease free and all that stuff, then there's frequencies that came into your energy field, and from your energy field around your body fuses with your body, because essentially your body, your carbonized body, is made out of pure source substance. Think about it. We all have a heartbeat. That heartbeat is your source that beats through, that makes the blood pump for you to stay alive. Once your blood doesn't pump any longer, we lose our cognitive capabilities. We get dementia, all sorts of diseases, um, and so on. So energy management and becoming very energy efficient is the entire goal of releasing blockages and very deep levels of, let's say, diseases and stuck patterns in your body, in your brain, in your physical body, in your energy field, and in your mentality. So breaking through that old mental barrier is very, very important. I've been a therapist and a light technician. I'm a scientific light encoder. So I study a lot in science and how to transmute the cellular construction, or how it gets invaded by dark forces, dark energies, such as on the job or in society when you're communicating with people and you do not especially agree upon their outlet, and you're afraid to respond to it regarding the opinion or judgment they will put on you, then you create a blockage. You are not yourself any longer, because deep inside your beautiful hearts, you all want to express yourself. So deleting the blockages, the hindrances, the mental hindrances on your path of clearing, healing, becoming self, that goes all along the way of clearing those mental barriers. And with it comes the clearing of diseases, let's say in the skeletal structure, in the blood circulation, in the flow of energy intake. So if you're exhausted all of the time, or anything exhausts you very quickly, then you may not know how to protect your energy, your beautiful essence, and how to work with these energies. So in this course, we will set up everything we somehow forgot and start to heal from the inside out, and learning to work with energy, so you no longer allow blockages, you no longer allow hindrances, you no longer allow mental barriers and stuck patterns. And most of the time, these are derived from a deep infused fear within. So the fear connected to belief systems is very, very important to pay attention to. And so here we will work a lot in recreating your life while going through the healing and elimination process of the old human vibration on the planet, because we are all ascending together. We need to clear together and unified in that unified field, like many talk about that unified field. But how many do understand what a field is? A field can, that is infused with the origin of creation. And so this big earth plane is essentially a re-educational platform. Science has moved backwards, physics have moved backwards. We cannot actually trust anything in there anymore, but we can tap in the spiritual science of physics and how the body functions and re-encode actually our gene pool, the genetics with which we were born, and resurrect ourselves beyond that. So this is a really beautiful course in learning how to move beyond your own blockages, address them, and really move out of them very, very quickly. So it's very interesting also because you will learn how to clear out if you want to become a therapist, a healer, how you can clear out your own family members. I've been doing this for 20 years. I've seen so many beautiful results. You can clear and heal children. You can clear and heal youth. You can heal and clear larger classrooms of people coming together for a certain purpose. So there's many options to go with it, or you can create a specialty, for example, for children that are in deep need of a new mental, psychological support system that assists them beyond the knowledge and education allowed in schools, universities, high schools, whatever the education platform is about. So there is so much you can learn here, and we will start with deblocking everything that is within you. And everything, if we think about it, comes from pure source substance. All the substance we see in the air, what we breathe in is what we become, because frequency matches your vibration. So the higher your vibration goes, the higher frequencies can fuse with you. And so that is, we are moving into the stairway of heaven. And that is something to be really passionate about, because from this year on, the gates have opened to move truly into the alchemy of healing, what it truly means, and learning to work with the energies matching your vibration. So here I always go back to the first 12 tribes of Israel, the teams of light on the first 12 colors of creation, because these colors made up all the universes, all the way into this universe, which is the unlimited, black, omnipotent universe in which any manifestation can take place. So you not only learn to heal yourself inside out, you also learn how to work your way up into a pleasurable life that is filled with joy, with passion, with purpose, with fulfillment and unlimited presence, recreating and creating every day in you, because that is your true inheritance, your spiritual inheritance, and the flow that you truly all deserve. So I understand very well if many people, suffer from so many mental diseases, be it fear issues, survival issues, diseases coming from the malfunctioning in the food industries, diseases coming from mental abuse, traumatic circumstances especially. There is not one single person on this planet who did not suffer from any trauma. I think we all have suffered some trauma at some level, some more than others. Think about those countries living in the wars at all time, countries in which women are very much restricted, countries in which children are being abused. So I hope you're not part of these. Then again, you could do a lot of work if you are in that particular country. So learning to work with these energies, the 12 ways and the 10 higher ways, that is where your true beautiful power comes alive. And so we open up the eyes into the all-seeing eye. We open up the ears into the higher frequency, into the voice, the noise, the music of the universes. We open up telepathic wavelengths so you can hear your communication with a team of light directing you. And then you can apply all these things when resurrecting your body into the alchemy. Alchemy meaning what we all mostly need is the rejuvenation, the regeneration, and the regrowth of our cellular construction in a new platform in which everything is possible, because we are ageless, we are timeless, and we can go all the way into living unlimited, attracting, creating, manifesting in unlimited ways. So here, push the button here below, look at what that course entails, because it goes from setting all those forms of consciousness, which are the 22 colors of creation actually, or the first 12 and the 10 higher ways. Each color-coded way is part of the universe. The universe attaches consciousness to a color. For example, if you need more, a space of true intuitive relaxation in which you're extremely peaceful, then that is infused, for example, in a blue way, so you know how to apply that to you and eliminate consciousness that is, for example, connected to a very stressful and hectic life. And this is but one example. And so color ways, as we're moving into the alchemy, is also connected to sacred geometry. Geometric patterns are connected to colors. Each color is connected to numbers. And this should not be difficult at all. We can just breathe through the number 111, 777, 888, and it has meaning. And when we bring that in the brain will listen to what you bring through. So light languages, like the English language, the Hebrew language, Chinese language, are all languages of light that matter very much. So you will get an introduction to that as well, and learn to apply that and how it brings through really, really quick fixes in your life with anything you may suffer from, and delete your mental blocks, your psychological blocks, your physical blocks, as most of the time anything we put in our brain or mentality, the glands pick that up and they fire that to the nervous system, so your nervous system knows what to do. For example, if you're hungry, then your nervous system will tell you that you will need to eat, right? So, but that goes with everything. So this course is extremely interesting here, and it will truly cover you to meet up to your universal self, your true, beautiful, original essence, and you become truly a certified healer over, you know, those week of intensive creation, recreation, healing, deblocking, and moving out of a, you know, a low vibration or an exhausting lifetime piled with diseases, depression, and laziness, essentially, because that is attached to fear. So moving out of that, you will get to work, you will get to learn how to manage your energy field, and how, you know, actually reset your life in something you always dreamed of. So making or bringing the platform to a field where dreams come true, you know. Dreams come true when you decide and let those dreams come true for you. So click that button here, have a look at it, and jump right into it. You will not regret it. So the course is certified. Then the most beautiful thing here is you learn to heal out severe diseases. So you learn, if somebody has a severe lung disease, you will know what to do and how to heal that out. If somebody has clutters in their blood circulation, you will know how to heal that out. I once had a very great experience. There was a young girl coming up. She was getting in her doctor's degree at university, but so blocked, so stuck. And she knocked on my door and she said, I've heard you do stuff and things. I don't know how to move forward. I have 2 months to go, you know, to get my papers ready, and I didn't even start it out. I'm in panic. I'm stressed out. I don't know what to do. Can you help me? And so I did a healing session for 2.5 hours on her brain. Her brain was so stuck with stuff from her boyfriend, from her parents, her judgment on teachers, the malfunctioning of the study, so much stuff. So I started healing and healing and healing, and getting that all out of a glandular system, because essentially everything sticks in the glands and the nervous system. So if we can clear that, we can go a long way. And so what happened is, I didn't see her for 2 or 3 days. I said, oh my God, my healing must have been too harsh on her, maybe. But then again, at the end of the week, she knocked at my door and she said, you know what? I stepped out of your door, got back into my study. I worked for 48 hours without sleep because I didn't need it. And I made my paper that would take 2 or 3 or 4 months to create it. I did that in those 48 hours, completely deblocked. And she got a distinction on it. And I mean, she was so happy inside out after that. She immediately did that course, bringing the foundation into energy management and back into the origin, in which she became an eternal healer as well. So that is one thing I experienced. Another, there was a football player that was, you know, the heart circulation was overweighted. He couldn't rest anymore, have peace anymore from, you know, the hard training in the football industry. And that, you know, it was so fucked up. He was nearly going into a depression. So I cleared out the blood circulation. I cleared out the mentality attached to stress, depression, hard working, because nothing in there was in balance. And so I had to retrain how to get into balance, into harmony, clear some stuck patterns in the blood circulation, and retrain him not to listen to the outside world. Do whatever it takes you need to do for your training, but get the balance. And then the food was so off in his body, he needed quite lighter food. So he was having a lot of those heavy foods that do not pertain in this age anymore. So, and that person completely healed also over, he had 2 times 2 hours with me. But then again, his identity changed, his entire environment changed, everything changed. So, and then I've got people with so much bloating in the solar, in the sacral, too much water in the body, and when the kidneys do not function properly, or the lymph node. Many people keep so much fat cells due to emotional content in the water. So the lymph nodes and the kidneys and the intercellular fluids or water, we are almost all water in the body, are very, very important. So we recreate value to ourselves from healing, and that is the most important thing, because healing out also offers you a high level of self-worth, self-fulfillment. It creates self-empowerment, because you learn how to delete those low vibrational mental barriers, and so you get into those higher vibration in which nobody will even try to manipulate or control you anymore. And that is quite a change. So those people are so, so happy. I've seen them walking out my seminars like kings and queens, and so happy to learn about energy. So I hope you do too. Enjoy the course, enjoy reading about it, and starting out your new life and brand new creation, manifestation, and energy management, actually, right? Thank you so much for being with me. Charlotte.